In this video, I'm going to be talking about the best graphics card for your money, and I'm talking about the GTX 1060. It's only $200 and it can play video games at 1080p, 1440p, and even 4K in some games. I currently have the GTX 1070 in my PC, which costs only $50 more than the GTX 1060, but it only averages like 2 more frames than the GTX 1060, because the GTX 1060 is a copycat of the GTX 1070, but for a lower price. It's basically just a budget version. To show you guys an idea of how powerful this graphics card is, it can run Fortnite at 1080p, around 290 frames per second in creative with low settings on. I also tested it in real games, and it got a pretty steady 144 frames. But also keep in mind that I've been using this graphics card for 2 years, and I added files to my PC that slowed it down a little over time. Wait, I forgot, the new graphics card came out, the AMD 6800. That one, to be honest, is even better than the GTX 1060 for price to performance, because it can literally play on 360 Hz in real game for only $500. To show you an idea of how insane that is, the graphics card that got released 2 years ago, which is the RTX 2080, which is $1,200, can only play Fortnite at around 240 Hz, which is insane because the AMD 6800 is only half the price. Also, here's a benchmark at Gears of War at 4K. Also, since I'm here and you're probably are looking for a PC to build because you're watching this, so the best CPU / processor for your money is the AMD 3600. It is amazing, but the one thing is, if you're combining the AMD 6800 and the 3600 CPU together, make sure to play at 1440p or 4K, because processors are used to process the frames, and with 1080p it processes a lot of frames. It might be too much for this little fella CPU to handle because it's only $200. One final thing is, never get a pre-built PC. They usually have a building fee, and some of them even scam you, like this one on screen. It has a GTX 650 graphics card, which is super ancient, that can only run around like 50 frames per second, and they're selling it for $500, which is insane because you can build a $400 PC that can play around 120 frames per second or more. Like, guys, never get a pre-built, trust me, guys. I mean, if you have OCD and you're scared that you're gonna break your PC or something, I mean, I guess you can get it, but honestly, I wouldn't do it. If you guys are thinking about building your first PC ever, then watch like how to build videos and stuff. They're really good videos, and honestly, PC building is easier than it looks like. I haven't built a PC yet, but honestly, I think I know more about PCs than some people who have built their PC already. So make sure to subscribe, and let's see if we can get 30 likes or more in this video.
In a cold world, ever since you left, I don't know what's next, I ain't found closure. I keep a knife in my chest just to cut holes off, I don't know 'em. Leaving a bitch in the past, I gotta go now, it's over. Left me out here grieving. Shit don't add up, baby, I'ma get even.